Everybody, thank you for being with us today. I got a couple of words to say about artificial intelligence. I'm going to share my screen up here. Bear with. Um, my team can confirm they can see it. I'd be grateful. Hopefully that looks good. Got it. So, hey,
But
thank you. You all, no jokes here. This is serious business. AI is serious business. I'm just kidding. But it is important to have a serious approach to how you lead your business and engage AI as it is emerging. I want to talk about two things today in my little segment. One, of course, how AI is evident and working inside of NetSuite, but also I want to talk about a strategy for embracing AI. Let me flip the slide here. Of course, it's everywhere. It's on the automated attendant. It's on the chat that pops up in every website you can think of. It's all around us, and really, it's all around in your business already. So, Oasis thinks that's the mindset we've got to approach, that it's among us already. It's time to embrace it and create strategies. I've heard the analogy that AI is like a baby tiger today, and it's much easier to create a relationship with the baby tiger and have a lifelong relationship when it's a baby to start with, rather than when it's grown, you know, next week or next month or next year. It is growing and expanding so fast, it's hard to keep our arms around it. We think you need a clear strategy. And Oasis has adopted a strategy that we're in the midst of today. It's an ongoing journey, of course. It'll never end probably as this continues to expand. But we've come up with a number of steps here. This isn't new, and there are many approaches to engaging AI, but we felt like there needed to be an organized approach. Some of these steps we've taken already, and some of them are still emerging and developing in our organization. So, of course, understanding AI, getting your arms around what it is and how it works is super important. So, engage the baby tiger while it's still little and malleable, and you're able to understand how it could potentially help your business or create a competitive advantage for your business. Um, what does all of this look like to your business today? And what are maybe is the risk profile around adopting AI technology today to your business? What's the risk to your business? What's the risk to your clients, maybe that you connect with and interact with? Oasis created an AI charter probably a year and a half ago, which we'd be happy to share. There's nothing special about it, but it does define what our intents are, what we understand AI to be, what our intentions of it with it are, the risks that we know of today, and the steps that we're taking to mitigate those risks, both for Oasis and our clients. The next step is to engage it, is to say, where is it in our organization already? Oasis knows that different folks around our organization use it for different reasons. Some more critical than others. Some create content with it. Some proofread themselves or check on data sets, different things like that. Identify and nail down the exact tools that are being used. Is the chat GPT that somebody's using on the open, is it out in the open? Meaning if I do a search there, is that search now open to everybody on the World Wide Web? And so once you've done that, then you can sort of identify where is this adoption helping the organization? Where is it delivering the most value, and which tools are the safest and delivering the most value? And is there one or two that could be moved to, instead of having it be like wild, wild west? So then you can take these use cases and start to understand how the tools can leverage against future things, creating efficiency, helping your folks do more in less time, presenting more value to the client at the end of the day. At that point in time, it's about containing it. It's about saying, okay, now we understand where it is in our organization. What safeguards do we need to put in place? So you pull out that charter again and you update it. And you say, hey, we understand these to be the risks of using these kinds of tools, and therefore, for Oasis's case, we're amidst right now going through some of that discovery. We'll define which tools are Oasis approved, and begin to subscribe to them as a company, and start to unify our approach to AI. but always keeping our minds open to what could be possible and new tools that come in. So pull out that charter again and take a look and make sure if it's still relevant. Creating, and then leveraging that against the go forward strategy, defining what that go forward strategy might be. And that's what we meant here in the leveraging section. How will AI help the organization? How will it create value? Where can it create efficiencies and more accuracy? Maybe inside the operation, certain data is super important to have exactly accurate. I mean, what data is worth? Has worth that's not accurate. I get that, but maybe streamlining the way it comes into the system. How do we clean up data? That kind of thing. And then for Oasis, it'll be about how do we do one small initiative? I've heard this being suggested by a lot of really smart AI folks who have been involved in it as it has emerged. Pick one initiative, a smaller, a meeker initiative internally, and go make it happen. Leverage AI as you understand it. If you've got to get partners and other folks to help you learn more or expand your abilities inside of it, great. Take that one initiative and put it all the way to the end of the line and put it into the business and see how it has helped you. A lot of folks think that technique will inform almost everything else you want to do inside your organization. It will create context that you can then apply to other initiatives, and your learning profile just shoots through the roof at that point. The strategy based on that exercise, you could then expand that strategy. You could say, oh, there's a lot more we can do of it now that we understand what we've just done, or say, whoa, holy crap, this is really powerful. We need to think about this a little bit more clearly. And then finally, and this leads me into the next section here, leveraging these tools, leveraging AI in other places, not just like organically inside your organization, but where is it sitting inside the tools that you already use? Your vendors are out in their laboratories working on AI and embedding AI into their systems. That's no different for Oracle NetSuite. So Oracle NetSuite has a number of different functionalities inside of the product today, all driven around the idea of efficiency by way of data accuracy. I don't have to check this data as much because AI is watching its accuracy. It's checking, it's comparing it against historicals, it's matching it against other documents it expects to match. And of course, expanding the bandwidth. What more can we get done in a given day? And so where is it embedded inside of NetSuite? Bill capture. This is a pretty well-defined area, and one of the first places that I can think of where AI has been making its way into ERP. Learning about previous invoices with a particular customer as an example, and parsing data properly and entering it into the correct fields. Wait a minute, this piece of data doesn't look like it belongs in this field. What happened? Was this a misread? Is there something wrong with this invoice? We can cut off bad data issues before they even become problems this way. PO and bill matching, the three-way match, the gold standard for dealing with POs and the resulting vendor invoices and payments. Those things can all be matched automatically in the background by the AI embedded inside of NetSuite. All of these things, of course, our consultants can assist with if there are questions. NetSuite text enhancements, generative AI, which can generate and refine content based on other data that it sees inside of your system. This could be used in like descriptions for items in inventory. It would speed up the process of creating content inside the system, modifier fields like descriptions and such. Other areas where NetSuite has leveraged AI, and this is just the beginning. We're going to see this moving into probably everywhere inside of NetSuite. Financial exception management, reporting, financials, planning and budgeting, and then all kinds of other functionalities. But like I said, it's just beginning, and NetSuite's pretty far down the road. They're pretty advanced where people in this space are today. So there's plenty to do here with AI, and there's plenty of ways to leverage it. Oasis would recommend that you create your own strategy alongside with the strategy of your vendors, and um, get your arms around how AI can help your organization in its specific needs and its specific hopes and dreams of delivering value and differentiating itself in the marketplace. We would recommend some sort of guru or leader of the AI initiatives inside your organization. Oasis is in the process of doing that. If you're an EOS company, if you happen to be an EOS company, entrepreneurial operating system company, someone in our leadership team has a rock to define some of those things today, and we're moving through all these steps. And I would just leave you finally. I hope I'm still in good timing here. Yeah, I'd leave you finally in just saying, get your arms around it. It's already around us. If you're sticking your head in the sand about it, oh, it's just going to happen. It'll be fine. It's probably not the best strategy. Let's get engaged. Let Oasis know how we can help you. I'm happy to chat with anybody on the call about what your AI strategy looks like and compare it to ours, or even help you put together your charter. So just let us know, and we're here for you. That is what I have, and so I will pass it back.